one Maryland team came out today and executed, I thought, their game plan almost to perfection. Didn't make many mistakes and capitalized when they needed to. They unfortunately did not. So early in the season, but I believe my guys will learn something from this game, and a team of this caliber that year in, year out make the playoffs, goes to the Final Four, they're going to be good. They're going to reload every year, and that's what they've done, and we'll have to continue to improve to, get ourselves to that point and back in that elite level.
Questions? Start with Adam.
Coach, what do you think Maryland did so well to shut down your offensive base in this game? I think they had just 2 goals today.
I think they just played great team defense. They just didn't make many mistakes. The few times we did find the guys open, we scored on some, but we also missed some great opportunities. We had some wide open shots, and I thought their goaltending was excellent, especially, shots without pressure, which is very impressive. Anytime you can make a save when a guy's squaring up or running without any stick in his hands or anything like that, those are great saves. And I think our guys just, telegraphed our shots a little bit too much. Shot low, but, gave away. They were shooting low before they took the shot, and he made a lot of saves. Looked really easy. So we got to get better. We got to improve.
How much did the rain and cold play a factor in today's result?
It's hard to say. They played great team defense. We got opportunities. We got looks. We didn't finish. Would we have played better without the rain? Probably, but you got to play under the conditions they give you, and that's what we did. And I just didn't think we shot very well. We outshot them, no question, but we were missing the net a lot. Is that weather? Possibly, but you got to be a big boy and be prepared for it. And we just weren't able to practice. In the rain. When we don't have rain up there, we have snow. So,
John and Nicholas.
Coach, a tough loss this year, in similar fashion to last season's loss. What would you say the biggest difference between these 2 games was between this year and last season?
Last year we made a run, came back, and gave ourselves a chance to win. This one we didn't. Biggest difference.
What did you see in the third quarter with Maryland's offense versus your defense allowed them to outscore you 4-1?
Yeah, I think it was just, like I said, if you look at the stats, they're pretty much even. We had more shots. They had one more face-off, even on saves. Like, everything was the same. But it's opportunist making plays. They did a better job of scoring a goal when they needed it, getting a ground ball when they needed it, but ground balls were even, face-off, everything was even, but their players made the plays.
How much of the man down, those 2 penalties you faced when they scored 2 man-up goals in that quarter influenced that quarter?
Yeah, it was tough. Anytime you get a man up, I think we were 1 for 1 when we did get an opportunity. And they had a rebound man-up goal, those are the tough ones. They had another rebound goal. Like I said, they made plays. They were opportunistic plays, but they made them. We didn't get those type of plays out of our guys today.
Cooper in the front.
Coach, those 2 goals at the end of the first half by Joey, both very similar, coming off of screens from Sam English. Was that something that you wanted to set up more in the second half, the screen game, and how did Maryland limit that?
We did do that, and they just played good defense. They're very good, this one team. Coach Tillman always does a great job getting his team prepared, and they executed a slow-down game. They used the shot clock almost every single possession. It wasn't an up-and-down game. I think they got the one transition goal that happened, and they were able to play their game, and it worked out for them.
Yeah, Sam in the back.
Coach, how would you assess Jimmy McCool's performance
I thought Jimmy played pretty well. Like I said, the goalies both had, I think, 12 saves, and he played great. He just, unfortunately, we gave up a couple ones that they scored on. That I'm sure he'd love to have another crack at him, but I thought he played pretty well, and I'm happy with his play.
Front row on the left here.
Coach, you got some great memories here at Maryland as a player and as a coach. Stay aside. When you come back to Maryland, what do you think about when you come back here about your time here?
About my time here?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a great time working here at the University of Maryland, and it was a long time ago now, though. So, campus has changed quite a bit. A lot of new buildings, a lot of new things out here. But, anytime we step on here, at Syracuse, we want to compete and we want to try and get the W. So, certainly not happy with today, and we're going back to practice this week and get ready for a long season ahead. This is certainly doesn't make a season here, but hopefully it makes it by encouraging our guys to do a little extra, a little bit more, and work harder to improve so that we can be successful the next time we play in a game like this.
In front row again.
Coach Gait, obviously, despite the loss, playing for a much bigger cause in the 15 for Life Foundation. Can you talk about what that foundation means to the team and to the university?
Oh, it's, unfortunately, we've had a lot of players with mental health over the years, and we've lost a few of them, and it's so important to be able to take the stigma away from opening up about mental health and be able to talk about it and talk to people, and we certainly encourage our teammates to talk to each other, talk to their coaches, seek help when they need it, and I think that foundation really brings some great awareness, and it's nice to be able to represent the organization and do what we can to spread the word.
2 more questions. And
Coach, through the first 3 games, the defense has been so effective, but today just seemed like it broke down. Just what allowed Maryland to open you guys up?
Like I said, this is a Final Four caliber program here. So you're playing against a different level, and they didn't make many mistakes. Nothing came easy for us on the D end. They were able to possess the ball for full possessions. Almost every time they had a new clock, they used it right down to within 10, 15 seconds every time, and kind of made some plays. And a lot of the goals they scored, we were in the right position, we were at the right place, but they just took a great shot and it went in.
final question, Jess.
What are some of the biggest things you learned from this game, and what are you going to convey to your team moving forward?
I think we've already talked to the team a little bit about it, and first of all, that we gotta put the work in, that we gotta step up and put ourselves in a position to make some plays under pressure. We watched our opponent today make the plays when they needed them, and we gotta put ourselves in a position to make those plays. So, other than that, we just gotta limit our mistakes, and I think we'll be okay. I think we're a talented team. We just have to learn how to win.